that a sequoia was a tree. So like I had to ask him once. I was like, "Hey, big dog, what's that mean?" And they had to remind me that, oh yeah, sequoias are trees.
So it's not a reference to
I'm
your...
a drug dealer.
I sell tree. Big loads of it. Big loads of tree. Ladies and gentlemen, we are officially live. Welcome in.
Why does that always happen to me?
And it's white.
Dude, it doesn't just happen to you. Like, I wait until Zach starts talking about something stupid, and then I'm like, hit the live button.
You bastard.
The second he's just like, something
usually
about
he'll wait till I'm talking about like sucking toes or something like that, and then he's like,
just something offsetting.
Real?
Now we're about to
For
talk
real.
about something stupid.
The stupidest thing of the day.
The dumbest movie ever created.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is, of course, Velocity Movies in Review. I'm your host, Kyle Leonard. Each and every Sunday, we gather around this table and we discuss a movie franchise, recap that franchise, and then rank that franchise against the other movies in the list. We took a couple weeks off just to kind of enjoy our Sundays a little bit, and now we're back with Twilight in Review. Joining me for this one, what?
Oh, sorry. I'm ordering weed.
He's like,
I was looking at the deals. It's Munchie Monday.
Fair enough. It's Sunday.
Sorry. I'll put it down.
Joining me for this show, we of course have Nick Jurgensen, Tanner Ellis, Jordan, and Michaela Erickson. This was, of course, Michaela's idea. We'll give her the credit for this one. We were driving back from Sioux City when she was like, "We should do Twilight. That would be funny."
This was her idea?
Yeah.
great idea, you know?
And I was like, and I looked at her. I was like, first of all, I know Tanner's gonna love it because Tanner loves Twilight. And like I had never seen it, and Jordan had never seen it, so that would be pretty funny.
Nick, have you ever seen it before?
Yeah, it's dog shit. It's fucking horrible.
I was a huge Twilight girly when it came out. because,
How did it
like,
start? Was it? Did you movies first, books first?
Movies first, and then like I just kind of read synopsis of the books, I guess, because like I just like I couldn't.
Poser. Because I couldn't read.
What about you?
I read all the books over and over when I was in jail. And then
Okay.
all the movies were out by the time I got out, so I got to just binge them. Which was,
So were you just like happy that they were movies, or when you were watching them, were you like, "Fuck, these aren't as good as the books"?
they're not.
There's not.
You decide they were movies.
Afterwards, I was like, there's like 3 of these that I'm like fucking cool with, and the rest of it's like, probably didn't need to do that.
From what I hear, this first one is the worst dog shit of them all.
It really is.
The last one's pretty bad, and when you guys see the last one, you'll understand.
Oh God, I can't
There is a
wait.
specific thing.
I honestly cannot wait. Like the movie was awful.
I do remember losing my shit at that part, though.
Do you like?
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Okay. Yeah. I was like, wow, they really thought that was good to put in there, but okay.
Is it the CGI baby?
I'm not saying shit.
What did I just see? They were like, Renesmee walked so that Franklin Richards could run in Fantastic Four because he also looks pretty off-putting. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I see it.
See that?
He's
I fucking
cute.
I see it.
He's cute.
Well, I gotta look this up and be the judge of that.
Most of the movie, he's a practical baby, but
Yep.
there's a few
Iffy-
parts
there's
where
a few
like
iffy
Galactus
scenes.
is like using fucking psychic to lift him in the air and shit, and they're using obviously CG for that. And yeah, it looks a little Renesmee-ish. Not as bad, I will say that, but we'll see. We're not there yet because of course we're talking about Twilight, released on November 21st, 2008, same year as Iron Man. Just to put it in perspective of what kind of movies like. Yeah.
That makes it even more upsetting.
Right.
That doesn't feel.
I was telling Tanner, so
I'm sure the other movies around then sucked too. But, you know.
so I was telling Tanner we got to the credit scene or the credits of Twilight, and then that Linkin Park song starts playing or whatever, and I was like, because Transformers came out in 2007, so I looked at him and I was like, you know, the directors of this movie were like, fuck that Linkin song, that Linkin Park song in Transformers is badass. We need one.
We need it too.
We fucking need a Linkin Park song, and then they picked whatever it was, leave out all the rest or whatever, right? I'm like, man,
That's
They
It was
sure
weird 'cause
did.
You said it, and I was like, "That's not in the movie."
Gotta
And
keep
I've
the
never really
edge.
sat around for the credits before, so I didn't even know.
Decode.
Yeah.
Decode is
Decode.
the one I was talking about by
Isn't that
Paramore.
Paramore,
That's,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's for New Moon, isn't it?
No, it was in the
No.
credit song of this one. It's
Oh.
not in this movie, but it plays after Somewhere I Belong or whatever after Linkin Park.
I remember that because me and Nick worked in a theater when this came out.
Yeah, probably heard
So
it
we
all
had
the
to hear
time.
the credits every time
I
we
heard
went in the
more
theater.
about Twilight, and I learned so much about Paramore that year.
Okay,
What a year.
controversial opinion that I've already shared with Kyle and
Yeah.
Johnny. I fucking hate Paramore.
Yeah, I don't know why. I like Paramore.
I just don't fucking
I dig
like
Or
Haley,
you
but I don't like
honestly,
Paramore.
You just hate
Yeah.
Haley Williams.
I don't like
love
Haley
Haley
Williams. I
Williams.
think she's a fucking dumb bitch.
But like, why?
Spaz.
What did she?
I don't know.
Did she do?
just
Did she
fucking
like
all
do?
the band members all the fucking time, fucking up the band? Like, it's just,
Mhm.
girl,
She is
put
kinda-
your pussy away.
she's kinda
Come on.
cringe.
Yeah, I guess whatever.
Like,
I don't guess I
And
don't
then she
mind
was
it.
got a good
opening. She
voice,
was
I'll give her
opening for
that.
Taylor Swift on that Eras tour.
Yeah.
And she'd come out and swear and shit, and I'm like,
She acts like a doofus.
yeah,
I
in
will
front of
say-
60,000 people, you're just saying fuck in front of these
Super
little
skilled
kids and
vocalist,
shit.
Huge doofus.
Yeah. I will say though, her Taylor Swift, I will pick Haley Williams over Taylor Swift for sure.
I
What
also
about
like.
Taylor Swift?
I also like Taylor Swift.
I would love to go see Taylor Swift.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Taylor Swift.
Stage, her
I'm
performance
definitely
looks
I'm
crazy.
definitely in the minority. I
I
get
like
that.
How the media was like, "This is your
I-
god," and then they're like,
I'd be
Sabrina
trying to start a
Carpenter's
circle
your
pit
god now.
just
And
to
then
see if
now
you could.
Oh, I
Taylor
love Sabrina
Swift.
And now
Carpenter.
her-
She's so fun.
Why not?
Her era's already wet farting out, so they're gonna have to.
Sabrina
find-
Carpenter?
Yeah.
No.
There's nothing shared about her. She's already old. She's
I'm not gonna
gone.
lie, but
Nobody cares anymore.
I feel like
now it's gonna
Chapel
be the next
Roan
thing.
kind of.
Yeah, who's
I
the
didn't
next
really
one?
like
Well,
Chappell Roan.
you got to remember that like these people are huge. Like when they're on tour doing stuff, Taylor Swift and Sabrina Carpenter's tours are over right now. So like,
Yeah.
there's
They're
nothing.
No longer cash cows.
There's nobody.
But Sabrina Carpenter.
That's not true. Every time Taylor,
Taylor
Swift hits a
Swift,
city,
dude.
its economy
Yeah.
bumps 14%. So
Like it used to be though. You can.
she's not on tour right now.
You can
Yeah.
scroll 3 inches without being like Taylor Swift.
She
is
hasn't
a
been on.
genius,
She hasn't been on
question
tour for 8 months. Like, of course you're not seeing her right now. She's not touring right now.
You guys fuck with Justin Bieber's new shit?
I
I haven't heard
I
it.
haven't heard anything yet.
Pretty good.
But that's not what we're
Not gonna
talking about
lie,
today.
Like, it's
Yeah,
pretty
sorry.
good. Like,
We're talking about Twilight. Twilight was, of course, based on the books by Stephanie Meyer, directed by Catherine Hardwicke, who is also famous for doing Hardwick, who's also famous for doing the Lords of Dogtown. You guys
Oh.
have ever seen Lords of Dogtown? She also
I didn't see
directed
like
that
that.
one. Yeah,
why did
that's
she
where
do
she.
this?
That's where she met the one that plays Nikki Reed. What's her name? The one that, like the jealous, like Cullen, the
Oh,
blonde
the
girl.
blonde one?
Yeah,
The fucking stupid bitch?
yeah.
Haley Williams.
She met her on Lords of Dogtown.
Gotcha.
This movie's 2 hours and 1 minute. I appreciate that it's not pushing like 3. Could still be like 1:30.
It could be like 110.
Worst hours of my life.
Had a budget
Yes.
of $37 million and a box office of Tanner. Start with a guess.
I'm gonna go 300.
300.
300 mil.
That's bold.
4.
301. No.
4 for Nick. What do you think?
What?
I'm gonna say. You said the budget was how much?
37.
37. And it
I'm gonna
shows
say 120.
120.
185.
185.
185.
Jordan takes this one. Has a box office of 408.5 million.
Almost dead on.
Yep, almost.
Damn.
You think about
Closest anybody's gotten so far, I think.
Yeah, you almost won $1,000.
feral teenagers watching a debut release for one of their favorite books in the world isn't
Well,
gonna stop.
to
what
be
about Harry
fair,
Potter?
That was like right around the time when I started discovering that I liked boys. So I was like,
Edward.
hot guy.
She's just so like fucking. He's just so like feral for her, dude, and you're like, oh. So like, as a teenage girl, young teenager, you're eating this shit up at this point.
dude,
Because
it
like I
was
watch it, and I'm
crazy.
just like, man, I just can't imagine. Like I'm a teenage boy, so like you're never gonna eat this shit up. I get it, but like I just can't imagine even a teenage girl being like, when he's like covering his nose and just being like, oh man, he's so fucking like feral for her that he can't even control his fucking.
That's hot. He thinks she's staying.
I just can't imagine it, you know.
I think he's definitely hotter in this than he was in Harry Potter, though.
Well, yeah, he was
Well, I
older.
feel like, yeah.
He was older.
He's older. He's older than Harry Potter, because Goblet of Fire was like what,
Oh, yeah,
2011 or something like that.
My
Was it
boy.
really?
No.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Oh, feel
What do you
like- I
want
feel
from
like
me?
Twilight was-
It was after this. I know that.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like it was
Definitely
after.
more masculine in Harry Potter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he
dude.
was also just a different
Little-
character. He was
little
kind of like a
different.
laid back, kind of goofy jock, you know.
I'm
Cedric
chill
Diggory.
like that.
2015.
My boy.
15, really?
That's crazy.
Why was I thinking Deathly Hallows Part 2 came out in 2012?
Because the first one came out in like 99 or 2000.
98,
or something.
yeah. 98, I remember it.
And it was the worst one of them all because they couldn't act. They're just little kids. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about
Before,
Haley Williams.
Hey, it's okay. We can get off on tangents. We're talking about Haley Williams and Taylor Swift.
Don't hear-
Before I get into some fun facts, let's go around real quick. Start with Nick. What do you think about Twilight?
Come back. I got to finish my order.
Tanner, what did you think about Twilight? You got a special relationship.
I love the books, but this movie kind of sucked compared to the book. Like 2 and 3 are great, I think, but yeah, this one. Just
We'll be the
sucks.
judge of that
This
in
one just
2 weeks.
sucks. I don't like it that much.
Sorry. I'm done.
Jordan.
I don't know. I don't even know what to think.
Shit.
Once baseball got involved, I just gave
Oh, the baseball
up.
scene?
I just gave up. I'm like, this is
Good
not
old
a real
baseball
movie.
scene.
This is like a YouTube.
Hey,
skit.
you know
this
what?
Can't be real.
They
You made it
played-
that far
This can't
into
be
the movie?
real.
Jesus.
They played Supermassive Black Hole at that part, and that's a good ass fucking song.
I don't even think I was ready.
The soundtrack actually kind of fucks.
Yeah, the soundtrack's good. but-
If I got to give it credit, I mean, credit where credit's due. The soundtrack is full of a bunch of good songs,
Movie to watch blind.
especially Paramore. If you're watching it blindfolded, oh man, you're in for a
Then you'll
treat.
miss Bella going,
Yeah.
Or at the end when she's like,
Yeah, it's not. Yeah,
Her,
oh my god.
I it's
Michaela, what did you think about Twilight 1?
Well, I'm gonna separate my teenage self from my adult self here and say that this is probably one of the worst movies I've ever fucking seen.
it's pretty not good.
You talked to little 13-year-old Michaela. She'd be like, "It's the greatest fucking thing ever. It's so great." This
Brave.
is me. I'm downloading my new personality right now. Okay, like
I'm wearing dark clothes from
I'm
now on.
Bella.
Burn Twilight CD
you
from Lime.
the movie lost me when he stepped into the light and it was full of glitter. And it's over for me.
This is the ass of a killer, Bella.
Zach just said that in the chat. This is the ass of a killer, Bella.
Ass of a killer.
No, it's so bad.
I mean, yeah, obviously, I mirror your guys' thoughts.
No, I want to hear your deep connection with this
Deep
movie.
connection
Yeah, I
with
wanna
this
hear
movie.
it.
My favorite part is when Bella takes the ketchup and puts it on the fries, but it's like an empty ketchup bottle. And then she just
That
like,
$37
like,
million
no ketchup
budget
comes
coming
out and
through.
she just puts it down and like dips her fry in nothing. I'm like, that was pretty cool.
Oh my god.
I mean,
That's that low calorie stuff.
You know what I loved was the flashback scenes with like the werewolves and the vampires, and they're all just dressed up in these like shitty old time costumes, and then the fucking werewolves are just wearing like block wooden fucking wolf hats, and they're just like,
We're wolves.
Can I just say,
Yes, you may.
Taylor Lautner's wig in this movie?
It's so fucking horrible.
Jesus Christ! What fucking marmot did they kill to fucking glue onto his head, dude? Oh, like, holy shit, dude! At what point should it just have been like, let's just let him have his regular hair?
I'm so excited for him and his haircut in the next movie.
oh.
I thought it was real. I was like, oh, look at those native ones.
Oh man,
Really channeling
No,
the-
it was.
I sure didn't. The second I saw him, I was like, that's a wig.
We got squats on wolves over here fucking putting in work.
Some fun facts about this movie for ya.
There's fun facts.
There are fun facts. A couple of them are kind of funny. Back in the scene where Bella goes to the Cullens' house for the first time, and Nikki Reed's character gets upset and breaks the bowl. The first take she did that, she cut her hands wide open, accidentally. That's why in the scene she's wearing gloves when she
Oh,
drops
really?
it and breaks it. Yeah, because she fucking diced her fucking hands doing it the first time, apparently.
That is interesting.
Should've left it more authentic.
Leo would have
Yeah.
kept filming.
Yep.
Yeah, Leonardo. Yeah, he would have done it. Maybe it was just a bad take, though. You know, they probably like looked at the take and they were like, "Ah, you're looking a little bit too serious in this one."
Yeah, it looks a little too
You gotta
authentic.
tone it down a little bit. Next, to nobody's surprise, this movie was shot in 48 days.
Nobody's surprised.
Yeah, they didn't even try.
So why do you love this movie so much?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
He loves the
Cool.
book.
He loves the
I
books.
love the books. Yeah,
I heard the
love-
books
I
are
love
good.
Twilight.
I've heard they're good. I don't.
See, I've heard that they're enjoyable, but I've heard like the writing is also pretty awful.
Yeah, but I mean, they made millions and
I
millions
heard
of
it's
dollars.
like borderline smut in some of them.
Whatever.
Little
Mrs.
bit.
13-year-old, I love them so
like,
much.
That's my part.
Why do you think I read it in jail? I was
Why
lonely.
do you
I was lonely.
What are you doing under there? Nothing.
why do you think
Nothing.
Just
Read New Moon.
Tell Bella you can't breathe around her. Yeah.
Tell she's stinky.
Stinky doors.
What a pinky.
The book was originally named Forks.
Was originally named what?
Forks.
Forks?
Yeah, like the
Like-
town.
The top.
Oh, okay. I was like a fork?
Before it was published, but the publisher insisted that Stephanie Meyer find another name for it because that one sucked.
Yeah.
Straight
Um,
up, yeah.
Forks.
Stephanie Meyer said that she could find another name for it, and then Twilight was, of course, chosen right after that, and they rolled with it. So they were like, "Hey, man,
Here's your-
Yeah.
if this movie's gonna be bad, like the title can't also be bad." You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
The
it's gotta,
title's not bad.
it's gotta at least have a good title.
After they passed
It's
on
mysterious.
Spoons and knives, they finally flopped on Twilight.
The blue overlay on everything just fucking gets
Love
to
it,
be
dude.
too much.
Love it,
You're
dude.
just like,
That's what you guys are worried about? You guys aren't worried that
Fucking
vampires are glitter. They look like a fucking disco ball.
I love glitter.
Well, hey, they're blood.
I don't bump into that as much, just because like whatever, it's their own take on a vampire.
Well, in the Lost
It's
Boys,
wrong.
their blood
It's wrong.
glitters too.
The Vampire
After
Diaries,
they
that shit
kill
don't
them in
happen.
the cave and they go outside
Damien's
and
not
fall,
glitter.
They're covered in glitter.
It's true.
Buffy's not glitter. Oh, I mean, she's not a vampire, but, you know.
Yeah,
The
Buffy
vampires
vampires
and
explode. I get it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not saying there's, and then you just see their skeleton.
way more realistic
Just
than
a
Twilight.
pile of glitter falls on the ground. It's like a stripper bomb.
That'd be great.
This probably would have ruined it for Michaela. Henry Cavill was Stephanie Meyer's first choice to play Edward. However, by the time production was to begin, he was 25 years old. He no longer looked the part of a 17-year-old.
I don't give a fuck.
And
dude.
he
Give me
was-
Henry Cavill.
No,
he
give me
was-
Lucas Black.
He was then offered the part of Carlisle Cullen, but he turned it down due to his commitment in The Tudors in
Awesome.
2004.
How fucking ironic would that
They
be?
should have had
Wesley Snipes in Twilight.
Let's be honest.
Great.
I've never heard of the Tudors, so he probably could have done this.
The Tudors are great.
Is it?
The Tudors is pretty good.
Is it?
A lot of boobs.
Never even heard of it.
Yeah.
A lot of
A
boobs.
lot of
Yeah,
boobs.
a lot of boobs.
Me too, it's all over.
Is this a positive or a negative? I thought you didn't like Henry Cavill.
I love Henry Cavill.
Oh, who doesn't like him? I don't know. I've talked to somebody who just like hates him. A girl.
Yeah, because he didn't do
No,
Twilight.
Do they have small arms?
All right, picture this: Henry Cavill sitting at the desk and he does this.
Dude, his arm would cover his face.
Would that have made this movie better, or would it make me not like Henry Cavill as much?
I don't know.
How different would his career be? You think he'd be Batman right now, and Robert Pattinson would be Superman?
I hope not, because I love Robert Pattinson.
Dude, Robert Pattinson's
Next
like
time
a
Marvel's
good
not
fucking
bad.
actor.
He is. And he plays in another movie where it's like he's crazy or some shit.
Yeah, the lighthouse.
Yeah,
or whatever,
yeah.
Yeah.
At the time of this movie, it had surpassed Van Helsing as the highest-grossing vampire movie ever made, which has of course changed.
You hope.
Which has of course changed since, because obviously, like, it's not even the
Like the
highest-grossing
Hugh
Twilight
Jackman
movie. Yeah,
Really?
2004, it was the highest-grossing vampire movie till it was overtaken by Twilight.
And then what overtook
And now
that?
it's Sinners.
Probably New Moon.
Probably what?
New Moon and the other sequels, I would imagine.
Oh,
Right now, the highest-grossing vampire movie.
pretty sure it's not stop.
Sinners, isn't it?
Isn't it not? What? How do you?
Nosferatu.
Yeah,
Nosferatu.
thank you.
Could be Nosferatu. Could be Sinners. We'd have to look.
So
but-
Sinners, yeah, it's probably
Sinners is a
Sinners.
vampire movie?
Yeah.
yeah.
You ever seen From Dusk
good.
Till Dawn?
It's very From
Oh,
Dusk Till Dawn-ish.
A long time ago. But
Quentin
yeah.
Tarantino?
Yeah. Dad told me to watch that. I remember that, and he's like, I was like, oh man, it's got that brutal rape scene. I'm like, oh Dad, what do you make me watch? And then they go to the bar, and I'm like, oh, what? What's going on? Seriously, I was like, oh, this is gonna be a brutal murder movie,
Why
and
are you
then
doing this?
Dad's like, no, keep watching.
It's character development. Don't close your eyes.
Don't keep your eyes open.
It's character development.
Just tape your eyes open.
What the fuck? From Dusk Till Dawn, character development
Need to make sure
101.
my son's not gay. Or a rapist.
This movie starts out in a dark forest, and then it never leaves.
The end.
We watch a deer drinking out of a pool of water, and then we see that something is hunting it, but we don't know what. Suddenly, the deer realizes something's there, and it takes off, only to be taken down by a dark, shadowy figure a few seconds later.
I like how he like does this to you.
Here it goes.
Yeah, he literally catches it like.
Like the Elden Ring.
I've
you
never
know?
noticed that. You guys pointed it
It's
out.
literally like Olympic fucking diving. Or ballet.
Or wait, no, it's the Ring of
Yeah,
Nicholas.
the Ring of Megala is that one.
Using ballet jutsu.
Ballet
grabs
jutsu.
the deer.
We jump over to Phoenix, Arizona, where we're introduced to Bella, played by Kristen Stewart. This is a role.
Team Bella.
My dad lives there.
Yeah, I got family that lives there too. Uncles. That's where I was born.
In Arizona.
I got a deep connection with this movie because I was born in Phoenix.
They
Yeah,
got a
Stop
nice
it.
shot of Camelback Mountain in that movie.
you know, Camel Toe Mountain.
Nice
Nice shot of Camel Toe Mountain.
I'm pretty sure that's where that lady got picked up in the helicopter and she just kept.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
She's putting a small
She's okay.
cactus. She's putting a small cactus into a pot to take with her. Her voiceover explains that she's moving away from her eccentric mother and her stepfather to allow them alone time while he travels with his minor league baseball team.
How does
Aren't
that
people
even
from Arizona supposed to
allow
be
them
tan?
alone time while he travels?
Just trying to make that pros. Gotta get that call.
You know, hey, if you got kids
The
and
Diamondbacks.
you got somebody you can dump them off on, heck yeah, do it to travel the world with your bow.
Take notes.
Oh, okay. They're traveling. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, with his minor league baseball team.
They're,
Yeah.
Jordan's
they're
like, I
traveling
will.
Together. Wait, what?
Nothing.
Of course, her mom does tell her that she doesn't have to go to Forks, but it's okay. She says that she wants to, and it's fine. Her voiceover continues as we drive across a bridge into Forks, a small town with a population of a little over 3,000. We're introduced to her dad, Charlie, played by that dude from Revolution. I forget his real name.
So they moved to Del Rapids. Okay.
Played by the vocalist of Chevelle.
I've never seen the vocalist of
He
Chevelle,
does
if you
kinda
believe it
look
or
like the
not.
vocalist
He
of
looks
Chevelle, I'm not
identical
gonna-
to him.
Yeah, he pulled
Really?
a picture
Pete?
of him, and I was like,
Because
Fair
they're all
enough.
triplets original.
I got a boss that looks just like him at work. So I was watching
Don't
this
ruin
movie. and
Chevelle for me because you guys make it sound like these guys are assholes.
Chevelle just doesn't ruin Chevelle for you?
No, I like Chevelle.
You never sent the pain
that
below.
was pretty good.
Yeah, they're good.
I figured
You never
Chevelle.
sent the pain below? Yeah, god damn it.
Yeah.
Haven't you ever been so mad you see red?
This is the place in the United States that gets the most rain and cloud coverage than any other city in the U.S. What?
Kinda.
What? Oh, Chevelle.
Yeah, a little bit.
Especially back then, if you're lining up the correct era.
She only spent 2 weeks here each summer. They tend to note that. They pull up to Charlie's place to unload her things from the police cruiser, because of course Charlie is the police chief. As he takes her stuff up to her room, saying that he's cleared off a shelf in the bathroom for her because they're shared bathrooms. Cool, you know.
What a guy.
Dad stuff. Let's talk about it.
The room has all her old stuff in it, art supplies, things like that, books. He explains that he just had someone pick out new bedding for her, and then they stand kind of just like awkwardly there for a minute. I'm like,
Charlie doesn't hover.
yeah, Charlie doesn't hover, he bails.
She's so mean to him, I would too. But okay, anyway, bitch, bye. Nice talk. Thank
He's
you
like
for
such a
calling
good
at me.
dad, and she's just like,
So much teeth.
I hate it.
So much teeth. So many drugs. That bitch is on
I
heroin.
fucking can't with this movie. The next scene introduces Billy Black and his son Jacob.
How hard is it to read this right now?
It's like,
You had to
and
sit
the
down
plot
and
is
take
like
notes.
describing everything. I'm like, oh man, why are they talking about like
Why am I
you like
like
purple, right? Okay.
Okay.
Whoa.
We're introduced to Jacob and his just fucking awful wig. Jacob. They reveal that Jacob rebuilt the engine of this truck.
Oh yeah. That's right.
He shows her the ropes on it, telling her the little trick she'll have to remember to shift and etc. She asks if she needs a ride to school, or if he needs a ride to school. He says no because he goes to school on the
Big
reservation.
bastard.
She nods and then heads off to school, where she looks to start her first day of school in March. It looks like middle of March. Also, she's gifted the truck. She's just like, hey, it's yours. She's like,
Wow.
fucking. She's like really excited for it at first, and then she gets there and she realizes it's a dorky truck, and then she's like, this
It's
sucks.
badass.
What are you talking? That thing's fucking awesome.
Yeah. And then some rando just walks up and says, I built this for you. And then just in a horrible wig, and then hands the keys.
I'd be like,
Movie over.
They grew up, playing together and stuff. They know each other. They made mud pies together.
I remember growing up with my childhood friends. I didn't build them a fucking truck.
a lot of mud
And now
pies.
he's gonna try and fucking.
He's gonna woo her.
Now
with
he's
the
gonna
truck.
try and get into her mud pie. You know what I'm saying?
Write that down. You don't eat those.
In about another movie or so, he's
Yeah,
gonna try to
about a movie
fucking.
and a
He's
half.
gonna try to make some mud pies with
Yeah,
her. You know
he's
what I'm
gonna
saying?
take that dirt trail.
Try to make some cream pie.
He's gonna try. She tries. She tries to pop in unnoticed, but Eric Yorkie catches up to her and introduces himself. He jokes with her he can show her the ropes, makes lunch dates and etc. She politely declines, saying that she prefers to suffer in silence.
Is that the Asian guy?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Who I really thought was gay like the whole time.
Yeah.
He kids that he's going to do a special article on her in the school newspaper. She sort of freaks out at that and tells him not to, but of course he's just kidding.
You can't make this movie sound better.
No,
In gym class later, she's fucking terrible at volleyball and just smokes some fucking kid in the head.
Say it, Jordan. Say it.
I could feel it coming, and I was like, stop.
Hello, Barra.
Hello, Barra. You heard it here first.
Or whatever he said. Something like that.
I love it.
Thanks for
dude.
calling City Walk.
She smokes this dude in the fucking head and then goes over there to apologize, and he takes this moment to flirt with her. Well, I'm like, all right, cool, whatever.
Oh, this dude is so annoying. I fucking
know.
hate this guy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is what
Obviously,
does it for
she's
you.
not interested, but another girl who jogs up named Jessica, played by,
Yes. What
Kristen-
Fuck.
Yes.
Yes.
Anna Kendrick, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anna Kendrick pops
Oh,
up in
that's
this
right.
movie. Yeah.
That's
You
right.
know what's crazy is like she didn't look that cute in this movie, but she's so fucking hot in like other movies that
Pitch.
she's done.
What I was saying to him is, I was like, man, could you imagine if they had just switched her and Bella? Like,
Oh, probably would have been better.
She's way
Like,
less
he's like-
insufferable.
Yeah.
Bella is just like
Oh
A heroin addict?
sore on the screen.
She's a heroin addict.
Yeah.
I can tell. Heroin addict.
Jessica is obviously
A heroin
sorry,
addict.
I lost my place. Jessica definitely
if you wanna
wants
just
Mike
roll
to be
and lose
interested
your
in
place
her,
or
so she flirts a little bit, and she's kind of fake nice to Bella at first. Over during lunch, another girl, Angela, played by Kristen Serranos from The Walking Dead. Fun fact.
Hey, duh. Didn't put that together. So right
She's
now.
fucking,
Continue.
she's fucking smoking hot
Yeah.
too, dude.
Just yeah.
Good
Wow.
Lord in heaven,
What's
is
her
she?
name?
Kristen Serranos.
Yeah. She is.
She's very
She's
very
a-
gorgeous, very
but-
very good looking
I
lady.
forgot who she plays in.
Rosita.
Yes, thank you.
Rosita. Angela snaps a picture of him and Bella, of her and Bella, saying it's for the article in the school paper. But Eric says there won't be one. Mike flirts a little bit more, and then another kid, Tyler, comes up and steals Mike's chair.
I did
And
not
just, like-
realize.
Yeah,
that was
I didn't
her.
realize
That's
it
the
too until
same
you just said.
person?
Yeah.
Same person.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Well, I guess she is like really young in this, though, isn't she? She's like.
Yeah.
Have to be.
I mean, they're like
Yes.
teenagers. Yeah, you'd assume at least 18, so
That's
that they can.
crazy.
Until you see Lucas Black. He's 30.
But Kristen Stewart started this movie when she was 17. She had her birthday on set, and then they had like a little like birthday cake party for her, and then immediately made her work 12 hours the next night because they could. Like, you're 18 now. Here's a fucking 12-hour shift.
Overtime, bitch. Here you go.
Steals Mike's chair. Jessica uses this opportunity to scoot up a little closer to Bella, blocking Mike from sitting a little closer to her. Of course, this is when the Cullens come in, and
Here we
in
go.
this movie turns up to 11. Man, let me tell you. Through the window to the cafeteria, the Cullens are seen walking into the room. Bella asks who they are. Jessica dishes on all of them. Luckily, they're not doing the speed walk yet.
Just a group that like don't really look like teenagers though.
No.
Yeah.
They
Some
were
30-year-old,
they
17-year-old.
were held back 12 times.
The blonde is Rosalie. The short-haired guy is Emmett. It's weird and creepy that they're together because they all live in the same house, even if they aren't technically related. The next girl is Alice, and she's really weird.
I love Alice. She's my favorite.
She's with Jasper, who
Jasper.
Jessica calls Dr. Cullen a matchmaker. Dr. Cullen is, of course, their adoptive father. And Angela says she wishes that Dr. Cullen would adopt her. And then, of course, lastly, in comes Edward, played by Robert Pattinson. In, I believe, his debut, or at least his breakout role, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Jessica then tells Bella not to even bother because Edward doesn't date, because obviously none of the girls here are good enough for him. Bella says that wasn't even her intention, and then looks at Edward as he sort of looks away, angry, smoldering at him.
Oh, so there's so many smolder.
He looks back at her, and then she looks away. Until we get to biology class. Best scene in the movie. Bella walks in, sees Edward sitting at her, and then walks right in front of a fan that's blowing his way. And then he just fucking, oh, God.
And then she's like,
He's just like, oh God, is it like the first day of your period? What's going on here?
Crazy.
And then she looks over and he looks like that scorned fucking Lucifer drawing.
oh my
He's just
god, that painting.
Just like glaring at her. Like, with hatred.
Oh wow.
He smells her and looks disgusted, but unfortunately the only empty seat is next to him, so she takes it, and he shoves one of the tapeworms in her direction. He appears to have black eyes.
Yep.
It's noted here.
Was that ever explained why?
They do explain it a lot more in the book, but when they aren't feeding, their eyes are black, and when they eat animals, they're gold, and when they eat people, they're red.
Is that something that's explored on more in the future, or not really?
Yeah,
In the
we'll talk about
future,
more,
yeah.
Okay, can't wait. Can't fucking wait.
Well, he
Let's go.
literally just did. Yeah, that's it. That's all they really say. He's
Okay,
huge
okay.
amounts of detail.
Fuck you, Nick.
I'm just saying, man. Everyone's just trying to fuck in this movie. That's all they're trying to do, and take care of him.
It's high school.
Yeah, it's high school. Yeah.
She sits down and sniffs her hair, trying to discover if she stinks or not. Turns out, yeah.
Bitch, you smell like the Great Depression.
Oh man.
Right before the bell rings, Edward bolts. Bella heads to the school office for something, but ends up leaving after she overhears Edward trying to get out of the fucking class, and then he turns and sees her and fucking bolts from there too.
He says some mean shit
Yeah,
too.
he bullies her.
Yeah.
Shoulder checks her
Guess
on
I'll
the way out.
just endure it.
I guess I'll just endure it.
Yeah.
Boom. Fuck
And then
you.
she's like, dude, I would be like, excuse, what the I would hit him. I'd be like,
I mean, you do kind
Fuck
of have
you.
to adore her. She is really insufferable.
She really is.
Yeah.
Later, her and Charlie go to dinner. Everybody at the dinner at the restaurant tries to help remind her who they are because she hasn't been there for a long time, but she really can't remember. She's obviously uncomfortable with all the attention. So uncomfortable that she grabs a ketchup bottle and doesn't realize that no ketchup's coming out of it.
that's literally like.
She phones it in.
One guy rolls up and says that he was Santa Claus one year, and Charlie reminds him that she was 4 when that happened, so obviously he wouldn't fucking remember you, dog. Then we cut to some sort of energy plant or warehouse where a man is running down the stairs away from something or someone. However, he gets stopped by his pursuers and he's attacked violently.
Good old Cam
There's been an
Gigandi.
Cam Gigandi.
Love that guy.
Gigandi's nuts. Let's go. Never back down. Bella comes to the front steps and slips on ice. Charlie, who just pulls up in her truck, gets out and helps her up. He explains that he just bought new tires since they were getting bald. It was getting icy out, and she thanks him for it. It's like, yeah, see, good dad shit.
He's like the only likable character in the whole movie.
Yeah.
I also like the dude in the wheelchair. I also like the dude. I also like the dude in the wheelchair. What's his name? Billy Black.
Billy, yeah.
I also
Wheels.
like
Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels.
Dude, you know he'd be just popping wheelies in that thing all the fucking time, you know?
He tells her that he's off to go look into an attack that happened at a local plant. He says it was some sort of animal. Then she heads off to school, And the voiceover informs us that she has every intention of going and asking Edward what his fucking problem is, dog. The fuck, dude. But he ain't there. You think I stink and shit, dog? The Cullens pull up in the red convertible and a white Jeep, but Edward is not with them. Over the next few days, he continues to be a no-show. Like, where the fuck is this dude, man? Finally, she comes into biology class one day, and fucking there he is. And let me tell you, this whole tough guy shtick that she was talking about disappears when she sees him. Keyboard warrior, dog. That's all I'm saying. Say it to my face, you know. I don't care. You ever do that? You ever be like, you ever have an argument with somebody, you say some dumb shit, but then you like go home and shower, and you're like in the shower, and you're like, fuck, this is what I should have said, dude.
I did it yesterday.
Oh my god, dude. I remember I got in a fight with my aunt once because I dropped out of school, and it wasn't because of that, but like it was just a detail important to the story. And we were getting in an argument over something. And then she's like, that's why you fucking dropped out of school, you fucking idiot, or whatever. And then like her mom took her home or whatever. And then I was like, man, I didn't know what to say to that. So I'm like showering later and like, bitch, you also dropped out of school. Like, what? Why didn't I say that?
Oh my god.
Oh, god damn it.
Talk about missed opportunities.
Oh, God. Finally, he's in biology class, and then he actually starts talking to her, introducing himself as they start looking at slides through a microscope. First team to correctly identify all 4 slides gets a golden onion. And you said this is a bigger deal in the book than the golden onion?
Not a like bigger deal, but like they make it a point that like, hey, they won. In this, they don't even like say anything. They
She's
just
holding
come
it.
with it. Yeah.
Why do you want a golden onion?
Why wouldn't you want to?
Cool.
Yeah, is there like significance to that? Or is it just an actual onion?
No.
Or is it
There's
like
no
a...
significance. They just say that they won in the book. Like, hey, we won.
I wonder if like onion's like the state vegetable or something.
It would have been funnier if it was a golden garlic.
Yeah, I was like, wait, right now be around onions?
That would have been funny.
Maybe it's a play on her.
They couldn't
like,
afford it.
stealing,
Their budget was 37 mil.
She do be stinking.
Jesus, garlic's too expensive.
They talk a little bit about the weather, how she's not fond of it, why she moved to Forks, etc. He walks her to her locker, still asking the question. She's, of course, holding the golden onion when she asks if he got contacts because his eyes were really dark. He stutters through an answer. The fluorescent lights, something about the fluorescent lights, and then he fucking bails.
They made me glitter.
They make me glitter.
Yes.
Outside, she's getting her stuff together to get in the truck, and then looks over her shoulder to see that Edward is staring at her. Suddenly, Tyler's big blue van hits a patch of black ice, swerving around a car.
Best part of the movie.
Backing out of its spot, he loses control, heading straight for Bella, but out of fucking nowhere,
Just back.
Edward rolls up, grabs Bella, and then puts his hand up, leaving a huge dent in the van, stopping it in its fucking tracks.
It looked like it hit a fucking tree.
Nobody but her thinks
Nobody-
everything was
Yeah, did it in front of school or wherever.
Yeah,
Nobody
you know,
said a
so-
word.
It's fucking Superman.
But that is the best part of the movie is when he's just like, there.
He takes off as the other students rush the van, and Tyler rolls down his windows and apologizes profusely. I should fucking hope so, dude.
And he doesn't
Dude,
care
it
that
wasn't
car's
even
fucked up now.
fucking his fault. Like, it wasn't even really his fault. And then, like, he's apologizing.
Well, I
in
get
the
it.
fucking
Okay, whoa, whoa,
hospital.
But like had
And
had
then Bella's dad's like,
but like had the
"Fuck you."
vampires not be there, like
Wait.
she would have been squished. Like he probably should have apologized.
That's what you guys are mad about? No, but I would have stuck my head out and be like, dude, did you just stop that fucking vehicle with your arm, bro? Like, what the fuck?
That's what I gather is that like he's just moving too fast for anybody to see that it was him,
He also just dipped. Like,
and then
before
fucking
Yeah,
bailed. So I don't think anybody saw him do
No, it
it.
was just a ghost stump in the middle of the road. Stop the fucking truck.
But then yeah, you see the big dent, and you gotta be like, all right, something's fucky here.
Big back ass. Oh my god.
Back at the hospital, Bella's trying to calm down Tyler as Charlie walks in and tells Tyler he'll deal with him later. Basically tells him he's going to suspend his fucking license. Which, yeah, I get it. It's your daughter, but like still.
Well, he was still apologizing profusely. He's like, I'm so sorry. He's like, I don't want to suspend you.
Dr. Cullen comes in, explains he's the biggest and whitest of them all.
Yep.
This dude's big and white.
He's real pasty.
Yep.
Big white monster.
Dr. White, big bird.
He comes in and examines Bella and asks what happened. She said she was really lucky because Edward was right there and he rescued her. Tyler starts apologizing once again, and Charlie jerks a fucking divider curtain in between them. He's mad.
He's racist.
He's mad.
Definitely
He's
racist.
racist.
It's the only black kid in the movie. So
He's suspended
In a
his
small
license.
town.
Crazy.
Only black kid in the movie. He's the one that almost has to kill the white girl.
Like,
Are you kidding me?
License suspended. Where's due process? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. What, are you just gonna deport him? Get out of here. Dr. Cullen releases Bella, and Charlie advises her to call her mom and update her. Bella heads off around a corner, and she notices Edward and Dr. Cullen talking with Rosalie. Rosalie's saying that what Edward did risked the entire family. Dr. Cullen notices Bella and stops the conversation. And Bella asks to talk to Edward. He tries to convince her that she hit her head. He fucking A+ in gaslighting here.
Oh,
You
you're
just
just
did a
you're
bomb.
crazy. You're just having a woman moment. Are you on your period?
Yeah.
Oh,
She
you would
stinks.
know.
Get
You
her
would
out.
know.
Yeah, top tier gaslighting here. He's like, you hit your head. You know, you were a little loopy. You were probably on your period. You know, that's fine. Sometimes you get like this.
Have some cranberry juice.
Now you act a little irrational sometimes. Are
You know
sure
that.
you're
You
not
know.
just-
You know that sometimes you jump to conclusions. He insists that he was across the parking lot and he wants to know what happened. He tells her to get used to disappointment because he's not saying anything. That night, she wakes up in the middle of the night and Edward's just fucking standing there.
Not weird.
She turns on the light and then he's gone.
Very Franco.
That's the first night she's dreamed about Edward. So, will it be the last? We don't know. We'll see. The next day, Bella gets to school and everybody's crowding around her, or crowding around for a field trip. Mike tries to ask Bella to the prom, but she's not paying attention at first.
I like vampires. Sorry.
She's not paying attention because she's watching Edward. She finally tells him to ask Jessica because she will be in Jacksonville that weekend. Of course, she's making that up. On the trip, Edward asks her what's in Jacksonville and dodges her questions, and just tells her that they should be friends, you know? It's fine. Jessica interrupts, telling Bella about going to the prom with Mike. And Bella's like, yeah, dude, fucking...
Like,
I thought he was going to ask you, and I thought Bella was going to be like, surprise! He fucking did. Bitch.
what a good friend.
I'm gonna take a potty break.
Yes, sir. Outside again, Bella finally spits out what she thinks Edward... she thinks that Edward regrets saving her when Alice asks if she will be joining them on their bus. Edward is once again a dick and says it's full. Just like shoulder checks her again. Fuck
Oh my
you.
God.
Back at school, Eric
Movie
invites
seems a
Bella
lot
to...
longer now that we're doing the plot notes, I'm like, God, I didn't feel it at the time, but now that we're like doing this, I'm like, this movie was long.
Yeah.
Eric invites Bella to La
Way
Push,
too long.
the beach down on the reservation. She says she'll go and then drops an apple. Edward does a neat trick.
The cover of the book.
Whoa, it's the cover of the book. Whoa.
Crazy.
They did it. They did the
So
thing.
cool.
Yeah, in parentheses, look for the iconic book cover to Twilight in this moment. She says, your mood swings are giving me whiplash. He explains that they really shouldn't be friends. She asks if he will answer her questions. He says no, but he'd like to hear her theories. She says radioactive spiders are kryptonite. He says, those are all superheroes, but what if I'm the bad guy? She says he's not. She trusts him. He says, don't. Asks if they can just hang out, and she invites him along to the beach. He asks which beach, and when she tells him, he backs out. Weird. Wonder what that's all about.
It's almost like he's not allowed there.
Over at La Push, the guys and Jessica are getting ready to surf when 3 of the locals show up: Jacob, a friend, and Sam. They ask if they can hang out. Jessica tells them to keep Bella company since her date bailed on her. Jacob acts a little miffed when he asks who it was, and Jessica tells her that it was Edward. He was like,
Then he went around the beach and lifted his leg, marched territory.
Yeah.
He's on Bella.
Yep. Take that, bitch.
I'd be on
You stanky ass.
You're
That's how
more
it-
stinky now.
That's why she's stinky.
Jacob tells her what he meant is a really scary story, and then he tells her, according to the legends, that their tribe is descended from wolves, and that Jacob's grandfather came across the Cullens hunting. They were told that the Cullens were different and set up a treaty. There's actually a pretty cool little montage here, aside from the costumes.
The costumes were so bad. Like, they literally just opened a bin full of, like, like just like theater fucking costumes, and we're just like, here, put these on.
Quick, put these on.
Put these on.
Quick, it's the 1800s. Go.
The Cullens would never come on their land. Bella asks what they are, and Jacob says, it's just a story. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Over at home, Bella starts looking up Quillette Legends, comes across a book that's sold in a bookstore in a nearby town called Port Angeles.
Where my dad just was last week.
He wasn't in Forks?
He was in Forks and Port Angeles.
Oh, nice.
They were traveling.
Cool.
Did they watch them all then?
I don't know if they got through them all.
Okay.
I'll have to ask him.
The next day, school is bright and sunny, and Jessica tells Bella that the Cullens never show up on sunny days. Mm.
Oh, Jordan just dipped.
Yeah, you hear him take off. They always go hiking and camping. Angela runs up excited because she asked Eric to prom, and he said yes. They decided to head to Port Angeles to find dresses. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. That's not why Bella's going. Some guy walks by the shop, and they whistle and catcall at him. The girls brush it off. Bella isn't interested in the dresses, but she tells the girls that the dresses look good. Jessica points this out. Oh, I lost my spot. Bella isn't interested in the dresses, but she tells the girls that all the dresses they try on are good. Jessica points this out, and Bella says she wants to head to the bookstore, so that's where she fucking goes. They tell her before she takes off that they'll meet her at the diner later. She takes off, and oh god, this is a big paragraph.
I don't think any of us will care if you skip this paragraph.
She finds the book.
She finds the book, reads a little bit,
and then just gasp.
There's naughty boys. Edward saves her. They hold hands a little bit. He's got cold hands.
Mm-hmm.
Very cold hands.
If only you knew what you were thinking.
His hands are cold. He doesn't say anything. They pull up to the police station in Forks where
Picks
Bella
up
sees
right
her.
where you left off. His hands were cold.
Sees her father's car. Dr. Cullen comes out having examined the body of another person who had been attacked by an animal. Bella asks if it's the same animal that attacked this man at the station, and they say yes, with serious eye contact. She goes in and confronts her dad because it was a friend of his who was killed. Remember the Santa guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He's fucking iced, dude. He gives her some pepper spray, and he's like, hey, man, use this if you need it, you know? Yeah. That would come in handy. Back at home, she starts looking up various legends about cold ones and finds legends on vampires from different cultures. The montage ends with the image of Edward leaning in for the kill in like a weird Victorian outfit again.
Dude, that was a very sexual shot. She was like... and he's just like...
Yeah, dude. She's just looking up at him like fucking...
Chat, clip that. Zach, I know you're in here. Clip that.
At school the next day, she locks eyes with him and then deliberately walks past him into the forest. She tells him that she knows what he is. He's impossibly fast, cold, pale, etc. He tells her to say it. And
Scandinavian.
It's a fucking... You're Scandinavian. You're from Norway.
You're purebred.
She says vampire.
You're white.
But she's not scared. He sort of wigs out and takes her further up into the mountain and shows her what happens in the sunlight. And then goes on this spiel about how there's no prey that can escape him. He's very strong. He climbs up a tree. He smashes it against a boulder. He calls Bella his own drug, his own brand of heroin that he could kill at any time. And she insists that he won't.
He's a good
Do
boy.
what you want.
Yeah, do it. You won't, bitch.
He's a good boy.
The next few minutes is tied up in a montage of
You
them
missed the
together
part
in
where
a
he climbs up
meadow.
tree.
Oh.
Then he looks at her and he's like, I wish I could quit you. Little Brokeback Mountain joke.
Yep, yep, yep. I got it.
Nobody laughed, so.
Best Western
Yeah,
ever.
thanks. The two of them are together in a meadow, just generally getting to know one another. He tells her that he and his family are vegetarian, so they don't eat humans, only animals. Alice sees the future, but other than that, he's the only one with an additional gift, which is mind reading, right? Everybody but Bella.
Yeah, he's got ESPN.
Everybody knows vegetarians eat animals.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's what makes them
Facts.
vegetarians.
Yes.
Is that they eat animals.
No.
He shows up at her house one night, having snuck through her window, and he tells her that he wants to try something. He instructs her to remain very still, then leans in for a kissy.
Butt stuff.
She gets a little carried
I was
away,
just gonna do that.
pulls him on top of her, but he freaks out and throws himself backwards. He can't lose control. And she apologizes for losing control of herself. Edward tells Bella that he wants to introduce her to her family. So she's afraid they won't like her. Complications arise when Edward hears Billy coming and takes off as Billy pulls up, but not before they see each other and have like fucking hellacious eye contact.
Dude, that eye contact, he's like...
With John Cena music in the background.
While talking to Charlie about the attacks, he tells Bella that he wouldn't want anyone to get hurt, implying the Cullens are dangerous. The next day, Bella walks into the huge fucking glass house where the family is preparing an Italian dinner for Bella, even though none of them eat human food.
But they're still good cooks.
Apparently.
And they're all dicks about it.
Yep.
She explains that she's already eaten, and then Rosalie flips out and breaks a fucking bowl. Cuts her hand.
And of course, Bella's a dumb bitch. So rather than being like, "Oh, thanks, guys," she was like, "I already ate." It's like, okay.
At McDonald's.
Nice to meet you too.
She starts ripping into Edward about how this is going to turn out bad for the family. Bella realizes she means that if she's the next meal, then that would be very good. And Alice introduces herself, giving Bella a hug, and telling her that she does smell very good to eat. Edward is obviously embarrassed, and he herds Bella off before saying that went well. In Edward's room, there's no bed, but a bunch of music. He doesn't sleep.
There was also a part in there, foreshadowing. She was like, oh, don't worry, Jasper. You won't hurt her.
And then he does. Spoilers.
I think I've seen the TikTok. Just like pricks your little fucking stupid little finger. Because Jasper is, of course, the newest.
And he just like...
He's the newest vegetarian, they say. Edward then whisks her off into the trees where they climb really, really fast
The whiskening.
and get a very good view of the mountains that lay on top of the land. Somewhere
monkeys his ass up a tree.
there's a scene where Charlie is with some other people and some dogs as they track the animals / the vampires that are responsible for the attacks. They find the footprint of a woman who's involved, headed east, but that's all they find. Charlie and Bella end up at the diner again, and they're asked if there has been any progress on the attacks, because they all want to know about the Santa Claus dude. What's his name? Like Wayland or something?
Wayland.
There hasn't been, but they're working hard. Charlie then starts to ask Bella about boys, just what you want to talk to your dad about.
Mm-hmm.
Bella says she's not interested in any of them. They're all fucking stupid. Idiot morons.
Verbatim.
Stinky
They're like
boys.
100 years old.
Gross, stinky boys.
Stinky, smelly.
One morning, Bella comes to Charlie, who is cleaning his shotgun, and tells him that she's sort of dating Edward and that he wants to meet her dad. Bring him in. He's in the driveway, so Charlie snaps the gun and decides to get things over with. Edward introduces himself and tells him that Bella is going to play baseball with his family. Charlie chuckles a little bit at that. Bella's not very good at sports, but says okay. On her way out, Charlie asks Bella if she still has the pepper spray, and she does. Note this pepper spray. It's going to come in fucking big handy later. You know?
Lifesaver.
Yeah, big handy.
At the game, a thunderstorm rolls in, and Alice says it's time to start. Bella plays the umpire, and this whole scene, is something.
Greatest scene.
So they use,
Moment to shine.
Low point in the film.
so they play baseball.
It's character development.
So they play baseball. We got to talk about the baseball scene.
No, we don't.
They use the thunder to cover up how hard they can hit the ball. Is that what I'm gathering here?
Yes.
Yeah, we need some lore on this because I was like, what the fuck?
That's what I gathered. I was like, all right, they need.
The crack of the bat, yeah.
Yeah, because they.
And what? So and Alice can see the future, so she knows exactly when the thunder's going to strike. So that's why she's the pitcher.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Would have killed him to tell us that.
Yeah,
Yes.
I gathered
was
it though.
like-
Like I put it together.
I just thought that like the thunderstorms like made them like more like
like steroidish, like hit
Yeah,
that fucker out the
like-
center, deep left.
Like
They're
better at
spunky.
baseball.
Edward's very.
They're cracking these balls, but Edward's real fast, so he can catch it and throw it back.
Why do they need to do people not hunt? in these
Edward can
woods,
throw it
like,
back.
in the middle of nowhere.
They
Yeah.
throw it back.
Too bad
Like, what are you
That's
guys
like
doing this
killer.
morning? Well, we're gonna go deer hunting and watch the vampires play baseball. Just come with.
Vampires love baseball. Everybody knows that. It's
Yes.
lore.
Yeah.
They're getting ready to leave this fucking place when James, Victoria, and the dude who played Mr. Terrific and Superman, I don't know what his name is in this movie, Laurent. They roll up and they're like, "Hey, what's up? We've been, kind of hunting." And they're like, "Yeah, well, maybe don't, because this is our territory, And they're like, "Fuck,
Playing baseball.
that's cool. That's cool. You got room for 3 more?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure, but Edward and Bella are leaving, so you can take their
We
place."
also play random
Everybody
baseball.
else realizes
Yeah.
she's real stinky.
A little breeze comes in and they smell that she's human, and then they freak out, and then they all do the.
Yeah.
They start, like,
Which
hissing.
reminds me of South Park when they're like,
While they're doing this, they literally have like baseball hats on and like MLB outfits.
Yeah.
Like they're dressed.
Totally
really
serious. This is a
like
totally
a
serious movie.
baseball team.
oh yeah, this is great.
Carlisle suggests that they all leave and the 3 go. But Edward knows that James is a skilled tracker and he's not going to give up. He wants to get Bella out of town immediately. She talks him into taking her back to the house where he can just stage a fight and leave so that Charlie will be safe. Bella ends up saying the exact things to her dad that her mom said when she was leaving the house. That sucks.
Just, I hate you. Go die. You piece of shit. Or
Like,
something
why
that.
was that even necessary?
Yeah, she's so
Like,
mean to him.
What?
Yeah,
Like,
she's so mean to
be
him.
like, you know what?
It's like, you're my
just
daughter.
leave me alone. Like, don't. Like, just don't. Like,
Yeah, you couldn't have just said something a little bit nicer than that.
He's like, you're my daughter and I love
Especially
you. I want you
knowing
to be
she was,
safe.
like,
And she's
coming
like,
back.
I hate you. You're a piece of shit.
I think
You're
you
the
should
worst. This is why
my
mom
mom
hated you.
left.
It's like, oh,
Drink bleach and then
Okay.
slams the door and leaves.
Drink.
I'm like, oh, poor Charlie, man. Edward and Bella get back to the
Drink
house
bleach.
where Laurent is warning the Cullens that James will never give up and not to underestimate Victoria. The Cullens formulate a plan after Laurent leaves, and Alice, Jasper, and Bella all head off to Phoenix.
Ryan Reynolds. comes
Emmett,
in.
Edward, and
I
Rosaline
got a guy.
run into the forest with a bunch of her clothes to create a fake trail. Alice, Jasper, and Bella make it to Phoenix and are waiting. Alice sees that James leaves the fake scent and is headed towards the place with a lot of mirrors. Bella recognizes that place as her old ballet studio that she went to. She gets a call from Edward, who is on his way to Phoenix. He wants to leave with Bella for a while until James gives up. Victoria is still around, of course. And Rosaline and them are still over at Charlie's place protecting him. It's fucking heating up out here, dude. This dude from Never Back Down, he's fucking on it.
So tough.
time up.
So tough.
Bella gets a call from home, which turns out to be her mom, who sounded frantic. James then takes over and tells Bella to go to the ballet studio, and her mom won't be hurt. She then, of course, sneaks away from Alice and Jasper and ends up at the studio, where she hears her mom's frantic voice. She opens a closet and sees a TV with her as a little girl and her mom. James then turns up and explains that he borrowed the tape and a camcorder. As he starts recording, he tortures Bella by throwing her across the room, but not before she busts out that fucking pepper spray, dog, and hits him right in the face. What does that do? Nothing.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. He's just
Nothing,
like,
dog.
Death. Roll credits.
Throws her across the room, breaking her leg. He tells her to tell Edward to avenge her, but she says no. Doesn't matter, though, because Edward fucking flies in, and it's fucking on, baby. We're getting in. We're getting in.
I just want to point out, like, when the rest of the family shows up, the way they, like, superhero drop in. So
Right on Main
fucking
Street.
cool. Like, they hit the ground and they're like,
Foreland.
yeah, Avengers ripped that off from Twilight. So,
You know, hey.
Then we proceed to get the worst version of Vampire Fight.
ever.
Yeah, it's pretty not good.
You're like, oh, this is like that.
They get it on. Edward or James makes it over to Bella
They
once
get it
more.
out. They didn't-
He gets back
like
to
West
her
Side
and
Story.
gets off a bite on her wrist. Edward finally pins James to the wall and rips a chunk of his neck out of it, out with his teeth. Fun fact: that was a fucking clump of ham.
Nice.
oh,
Nice. spits out.
Clump of ham.
Big old clump of ham.
I can't handle this movie.
As Alice, Jasper, Emmett, and Carlisle arrive, they take care of James, lighting a fire and tearing him to fucking bits before burning him.
Dude, that shit was crazy.
It was. It was. Yeah, it was
I do
pretty
think it's
brutal.
wild too that like
Just like
as
fucking.
the fire thing's happening, everybody's like circling around it like he's gonna jump out.
It's like, no, he's dead.
Yeah, the ripping his head off was rough. It was like.
It's like they literally ripped him into 8 pieces.
Dude, Alice is a
He's
bad
not
bitch for
coming back.
that, though. She's just like,
Just rips his head.
Fucking crazy.
Like
dude.
clean
Pretty nuts.
off.
I was like, wow, Edward got him pretty good, and then she just rolls up, just rips his head off. I'm like, all right, I like the way she does business.
Oh god.
No fuck around attitude. You're hired.
You're hired. I like it.
Yeah, we'll put you in
Carlisle
HR
and
immediately.
Edward head over to Bella to start working on her. She's screaming and writhing in pain from the bite. And Carlisle tells Edward that he needs to draw the venom out of her if he doesn't want her to turn.
Get sucking.
He does, but it doesn't look like he'll be able to stop for a minute. Carlisle tells him to find the strength as Bella blacks out.
Which is wild because you keep looking at him like, hey, stop. You should stop.
Zach,
Bro,
clip
stop.
it. Clip it right now.
Punch him in the face, dude.
You should not.
Instead of just be like, hey, you should stop. She's good. Stop. Bust that dude in his face.
Bust him in his fucking face. Just like,
gonna get this guy?
give him the old Vegeta,
tell him
dog.
to
Boom,
stop.
right in the back of the neck,
Something.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, just tell him to stop.
Don't.
Thunk. I'm a
Don't.
way better dad
Stop
than
it.
Kakarot.
Don't.
No, it's like,
Stop.
it's like Corbin throwing his dog.
Bella wakes up in the hospital to her mom, who explains that she fell down a flight of stairs and then through a window.
Yeah.
More gaslighting. Bella, of
Okay.
course, knows what really happened, but doesn't say anything. Her mom then leaves, and Edward, who hasn't left the room once, wakes up because he fell asleep. Of course, he didn't.
Oh, yeah.
And he apologizes again and says that Bella should go to Jacksonville with her mom. Bella panics and tells him not to leave her, and he promises not to. And this looks like the sign of a healthy relationship where she's just like,
healthy.
don't ever fucking say something like that to me again.
I will
kill
if you
myself.
leave.
Oh,
Will she try that in this next movie?
Can't wait
We'll
for the
see.
second one.
Hopefully.
Back in Forks, Edward and Charlie are waiting uncomfortably for Bella to come down the stairs. She comes down fully decked out in gorgeous prom dress and a fucking boot.
And a boot.
And
Just
a
one-
boot, which, reminiscent of every girl I've ever known from high school who's somehow has always had a boot on,
Always falling downstairs.
That
Walking
too.
is hard.
I never had a boot in high school. I had a cast on my head.
Because you fell.
I
Yep.
slipped.
I slipped,
Okay,
and
okay,
then
okay.
in turn, that caused a fall.
Make it through a door.
I slipped getting off the bus because it was icy. So,
Ouch.
And Edward wasn't there to catch her. So.
Yeah. He didn't race it.
yeah, where the fuck were you?
Yeah, where the fuck were you? Where the fuck were you, Edward?
Stinky.
Smashes the bus. with all
Like, you're going to help her? No, she's stinky.
That bitch stinks.
Edward and Bella head off to prom. Jacob is waiting outside, and he comes with a warning from his dad. Billy has paid Jacob to tell Bella to break up with Edward and that we will be watching you. Jacob laughs it off, and Bella tells him to make sure he gets paid. Edward and Bella head into prom, but go outside after a couple of minutes. Edward helps Bella dance on his feet. She's wearing Chuck Taylors. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
So how many years has he been at that school?
Quirky and different.
A lot.
It's like 500 or something.
What's the line, man? He's like, how long have you been 17? He's like, a
Yeah.
while.
They travel. They go to like different places, and then like they
Oh.
circle back after everybody that was in that town is dead. They come back. To
Yeah.
So he's just like
Fair enough.
permanently
Fair
ancient
enough.
jailbait forever.
Pretty much.
I like
Lucky
the-
bastard.
I like the way you put that.
Curse.
Curse.
Yeah.
I'll never find love because I can only date 7
She says she wants to become a vampire, and that she's chosen a life with him. He
Right.
asks why a long life with him wouldn't be good enough, and tells her that he doesn't want to end her life. She says it's good enough for now. Panning out, we see a woman watching the two dance from an upstairs window. When she turns around, we recognize that it is, of course, Victoria. She shakes her hair down and smiles evilly before walking away from the window. And ladies and gentlemen, that's Twilight.
Best movie ever.
That's Twilight. We did miss the line in there where Edward's like, "Man, I'll leave you alone for 2 seconds," and the wolves descend.
Boo.
Wow.
What does that mean?
Wow, yeah, what does that mean?
What could that mean?
Hmm.
A little
Johnny
foreshadowing.
Wolfhands.
Johnny Wolfhands.
So
Will he have the wig in the next one? We
I have
don't
an
know.
idea how you should rank this. 1, 2, 3, 4, however many movies are on. You leave 1 blank,
Six,
2
right?
blank, 3 blank. You go to 4, put 4A, 4B, 4. Yeah. Yep.
This and then like a mile of shit.
Yeah. You can even put Morbius at 1 just to fuck with
Yeah.
people.
Morbin time, bitches.
Morbin, that's when Edward says it's Morbin
Morbin
time.
time.
Yeah.
And then he
That's
morbs
how you
all
should do it,
over.
though. 4A, 4B. They don't have the right to sit at 1, 2, or 3.
Stop.
The Morbining.
Well,
Ladies and gentlemen, that is, of course, Twilight. If you watch the show, thank you very much. We got to get into villains, right? Fucking.
probably villains would be the thing to rank.
Granted, it's the first episode, so there's nothing to
I think
rank
we
yet.
should
So at
do-
number 1, we got James
I
as
think we
the
should
villain.
do smoldering looks.
I mean, that motherfucker got his
Fucking-
fucking head ripped right off. So
Barefoot James. That's what we're gonna call him.
Stop.
Barefoot James. Barefoot Jimmy.
Barefoot Jimmy?
Barefoot Jimmy. That's gonna be his name.
Poor Barefoot Jimmy.
And then, of course, at number 1, since there's nothing to rank it against, we have Twilight.
It's 4A.
For now.
4A.
We're
It's
not.
not number 1. It's 4A.
It's just not how it works, man.
Yes,
they're,
it
They're
is.
just ranking the Twilight, not all movies. You know.
Yeah, I am. 4A.
I just did.
Yeah.
Tune in next week when we come back for the Twilight Saga New Moon. Correct.
We'll see if it's equally blue and green.
We'll see if it's have they changed the filter?
This one gets really
Did
dark.
Jacob get rid of the wig? Is he buff now? These are all questions we'll have to ask ourselves next week.
is he a furry?
Is he a
Did
furry?
he spite his ancestors by cutting his hair?
We will see. We'll see you next week. Thanks, Michaela. Thanks, Jordan. Thanks, Tanner. Thanks, Nick, for joining me. This was pretty fun. Just shitting on this movie for an hour.
That's all we're going to do.
I get it.
It was a movie.
Tune in next week for more Twilight in review. We appreciate you guys for watching. And watch out because this is the podcast of a killer.